tackles for loss. I mean, it's almost like 2 or 3 games worth. I mean, just talk about being able to generate that pressure. I mean, Coach said it for a couple quarters, like it was total domination by you guys.
I mean, it's a team sport, man. It comes down to the back end doing what they need to do, and then the D-line just going out there and eat, and then Coach Hand calling the right plays. At the end of the day, it's just like our D-line is one of the best in the country, and we just got to keep on putting that on tape every single week.
Does it? I mean, I know you guys have been one of the best in the conference in tackles for loss and disruptive plays this year, but does a performance like this start to feed on itself, where it starts to snowball almost on an offensive line? You can feel it.
Definitely. And I know when other guys watch tape, the opponent watches tape. I know when they get to the game, I know they're a little bit nervous, and I know it breeds our confidence because we see us win on swipes, we see us win with straight power, we win in every single facet. So that just breeds confidence to hitting your moves even better, and especially getting the extra work in that we put in after practice. We start to build on that and build on that and build on that.
When Signetti challenged that play during that timeout, was there anything said that just flipped a switch for you guys?
Nothing at all, honestly. It was 10-0, let's go play. 10-0 away in the Big Ten, let's go play. And that's all it was.
A lot of people were talking 9-win Indiana in preseason. You finally got there. What's the ceiling for this team?
Man, there's no ceiling, bro. We just got to keep on winning, keep doing what we do, go 1-0 every single week, so we can hopefully go out there and win the Natty.
No, I was just saying, I know you guys talk about that. I know Coach Signetti talks about that. But what makes this team so good at compartmentalizing things and just being able to say, last week's gone, we are only worried about this game, we're not going to worry about the big picture, or what people are telling us about the Big Ten title race or the CFP or anything like that, just one game. What makes this team so good at that ability to focus?
To be honest, I think we have a lot of underdogs on our team, a lot of, whether it's G5 transfers, FCS transfers, or whatever the case may be. And I think every single one of us have an individual goal that we want to accomplish, and we understand we win and go 9-0, whatever the case may be. If we go in there and lose, all that stuff kind of goes out the window. So we just got to, that's why we continue to keep going, and proving everybody wrong. Because for some reason, people still don't believe in us, so we just got to keep it going.
You talked about the mentality when you count 10 nothing. How important is it for you guys to actually experience that and actually, face that and come back against it, going forward?
It was definitely big because, I mean, that was the first time we've been down all year. So especially being down 10-0 at Michigan State with a huge crowd, 70 plus, it was big just to see how we all responded, and the sideline was calm. Like we went down and it was calm. There was no nervousness. There was none of that. So to see that gives me a lot of confidence going forward too.
How big was Amari's interception there?
Huge. Which one?
The first one.
The first one was huge because they was driving down a little bit, and that was a big switch. But his second one, I looked back, and that was one of the cleanest interceptions I've seen. So Amari, he bought out for sure.
You were able to live in their backfield today, kind of doing that all season. What's been working for yourself personally?
Just getting off the rock. That's the first thing. As a D lineman, you get off the ball and good things happen. So you get off the ball, and I think I'm good with a little bit of finesse, a little bit of power to kind of keep them on their toes. And that's just. And then when it comes down to is Coach Haynes calling the right calls to put me in the right spots, and then the rest of my guys swarming and keep playing their gaps. Because if the other guys don't keep their gaps, then I can't make that play. So that's really a team stat. All this stuff comes down to the rest of my guys.
I'm not going to quote the whole stat line, but the total yardage by quarter, it was like 123, like 40. So it got down to 0 in the fourth quarter. Was this the most relentless performance that this defense has had from a team standpoint all year?
For sure. It's not the last though, but this is definitely trending in the right direction. We still got a lot of things to clean up, which is probably scary for anyone else that we have to play, but I like the way we're headed, for sure.
How satisfying was it to see all their students gone by the fourth quarter?
Oh, it was great. Because they was chirping, they was behind their bench chirping, and then all of a sudden it was silent. That's the best feeling.
Did you hear the overrated chant? Like you could hear from the field mics there was somebody.
Yeah, we could hear all that stuff, but we just tuned it out. Like, none of that stuff really affects us.
What adjustments did you guys make? They had some mileage out of their screen passes early, and Childs, of course, he can run over. But what adjustments did you make to kind of shut that stuff down?
It was really, I think it was just us getting our footing in. I think it was just, again, we've been playing at home for a while. This is our first away game in a while. I think we had a little bit of nerves, a little bit of jitters. And then once we started getting stops, started getting things going, we just locked back in. That's all it came down to.
Do you feel you've taken your own game to another level?
I think I have. I think I have, but again, I think it's, Coach Biddle, he's a great coach, and he's taught me a lot of things. Coach Kuntz has taught me a lot of things, and then just playing off my guys, like I said, without the other three linemen and without my two linebackers, like those plays might bounce in different holes. So it's just a great scheme and a lot of great guys that I play with.
When they were forced into those passing downs, kind of the second half, was that you knew?
Oh yeah.
I mean, what's
Oh,
that
yeah.
like in that situation?
That's the best thing is when we're up and we know that they got to pass, and now it's a third and long. It's just pin your ears back and go get out the rock. So those are the best plays.
Last one.
Did you feel bad what you did to that backup quarterback?
Nah. Nah.
Thanks for coming.